Hey gang, Silver Gray here, and guess what? The internet is finally cooperating with me, so that World of Warships video that I've been saying I'm going to do and saying I'm going to do, today we're going to do it. So here we are. We've got the basic World of Warships here, and the layout is pretty much the same thing you would expect. If you played any of the other wargaming.net games, you're already probably pretty familiar with how these are laid out, but if not, across the top you've got your port, your modules, your tech tree, and your profile modules. That's going to show you what's available for your ship, what you can upgrade, what you can't. Like in this, you can see I've upgraded the guns on this little guy. Your tech tree will show you what ships are available, and you can click on the left here to see the different nations. Your profile is your achievements. It also shows a summary of your battles, what your percentage of victories is, how much XP you've earned, yada yada, and your service record, which basically just tells you what your level is in this game. Down at the bottom you got your basic list of ships. As you can see, I've got a destroyer here, and a heavy cruiser here, but I'm going to go ahead and use the little ship, because I'm going to play this and I want you guys to see pretty much what you're going to step into when you first start playing. With that, let's go ahead and hop into a battle. Now the way they did the controls for this is set up pretty much like World of Tanks and World of Warplanes. A and D are turn, W and S are forward and backward, and you use the mouse to control your guns. But it's a little bit different than World of Tanks insofar as when you hit forward and backward, your response time, or actually steering too for that matter, your response time is not immediate. Like when you hit forward, backward, left or right in the tank moves forward or backward, left and right. You can jump in and out from behind things. Battleships can't do that. They're just too big. They're big and they're in the water, so reactions aren't immediate. Plus, they kind of take into effect the fact that on a ship, you don't have direct control. Like these ships, you didn't really have direct control of the helm. What you did is you manipulated controls on the bridge that went down to the engine room, and the engine room actually did what you told them to. So when you put full ahead, basically what you were doing is you would reach over and move the selector over on the bridge, and it would show down in the engine room that you wanted to go full ahead, and then they would do it. So there's a little bit of a reaction time, and they put that in the game, which I think is pretty cool. Also, you'll notice when I turn left or right, there's a little gauge at the bottom that says half max each way. That's because turning these ships takes time, and you can't, it's not like a car where you just turn the wheel and turn it back and you go. When you turn, it actually takes time to reach full turn, and then it takes time to come back from full turn and straighten out again. Because again, these things are huge compared to like a tank or a plane, so you have to factor in time to move around. You have to think about that when you're playing the game, because if you're heading for another ship or you're heading for an island, you may not have time to turn. You know, also you don't have brakes in these things. All you can do is put the engines in full reverse and hope that it stops you in time. So, just waiting for the race, it says big race for the map. But it's a standard game, but I'm just waiting for it to start here. Here we go. There's a view from the deck. One other thing is you can press the right mouse button to pop up and look around. This is important because it's handy to keep an eye on what's around you, and that's important because you can run aground if you get too close to an island, or hit the island, at which point you can damage your ship and not be able to move. And I don't mean move from the damage, I mean from hitting the island. You'll be stuck on a sandbar. Also, you can hit other ships. If you hit a friendly ship, you can do it damage. Alright, I'm going to put it all ahead full, and you'll see it takes a second. There, you hear that ding ding? That was pretty much the answer. Now notice that it's taking time for my ship to get up to full speed. Again, big vehicles take time to speed up and slow down. Also notice the tracking speed on the guns is a little bit slow. If you come in from World of Tanks, and you probably have dealt with turrets that turn a little bit slowly before, this is a small ship, so they're not so bad, but you get up into the big ships and sometimes it takes a long time for those turrets to come about. The best bet is if you want to look around, pop up and look around.
I owe you one. I'm not able to help you.
People goofing around the radio. Left mouse fires your main guns. If you have auxiliary guns, those typically fire when you're close enough to an enemy ship anyway. They're automatic. Same thing with your anti-air. Although I do, as some people have said, if you hit Y, it will fire the anti-aircraft guns. I have tried this and not necessarily noticed that it works. Hitting shift will zoom in. And see if I can put a couple of shots into this guy. Missed. He's right near the edge of my range, so maybe. Alright, how about this? There we go. Done.
Enemy cruiser power. Off to a great
Now, I don't want to go too close to these guys over here. They're already firing at me. So I'm going to turn. You see how that indicator says max and how it takes a little time to go back to 0? This is a small ship. So if it takes a while for things to turn on this... I'm still managing to get there. Oh, I'm going full clip. Oh, mercy. Come on, baby. Gotcha. Down.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Now, when you get into the bigger ships, they have the ability to actually repair, but these ones, little guys don't. So I just have to deal with whatever damage I have. I can't hit him, he's behind me. Let's see if I can get these guys again. I gotta be careful because I know as soon as this guy over here sees me, he's gonna start firing at me again. Ooh, you should be coming into view. There you are. Ship there, but he's just on the edge of my view, so I can't quite see him. But I zoom out, he's there. He's just out of my range. 4 against 3. Now see, I'm getting kind of dangerously close to that island, and you see the indicator on my HUD right up here at the top. That's just to warn me so that if I get too close, because you can run aground. Somebody's got torpedoes out here. Somebody on the other side. Where's their base? It's over there.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
They're not even gonna do that. That ship's gone. That ship's behind that. There's got to be someone over here at this base because I keep hearing the alarm go off. Maybe at least one. I don't see him, but he's got to be there. I'm gonna go for it. See if I can't get over there and see what's going on. Or if nothing else, at least start taking this base back. You'll know you're inside the baselines because you'll see like a round circle of buoys. You gotta stay inside of it to get the capture. Kinda like the white line in World of Tanks. He's coming from that side, so there's nothing over there. There's still only the one ship showing behind me. Oh, that's it. There's only one ship left. Uh-oh. We won. Not too bad. 7 hits, took 2 ships down. Set one on fire. So there you go. That's basically the gist of World of Warships. I think this game's a lot of fun, and if you like World of Tanks, or if you played World of Tanks or World of Warplanes, then it's definitely amongst them as far as being good games. This game is available for Windows. There is a Mac client. No Linux yet, no mobile yet, but hopefully, you know, I would love to see something like a World of Warships Blitz. That would be pretty great. But nothing yet. Then that's gonna be pretty much about it. If you liked this video, then hit the like button. If you want to see more videos that I've done, hit the subscribe button. I do try to put videos out as often as I can. Sometimes, like in the case of this one, I have to fight with the internet, which sometimes is a little flaky here, but I do what I can. And I try to keep things interesting, and even when it's not working, I try to put out something. So, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and cheers.